Chapter 3, Vassal Urban Warfare.
Welcome to Valkyria Chronicles, everybody. This is Young for this. Last time, we got our own tank, but we were also run out of Brule. In this part, we're going to be learning a little bit more about the war and doing more stuff. Anyway, summons. Wonder what's going on.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees. Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
Yeah, definitely. Don't want to go as dressed as you are now since you're in the militia.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Well, they're both one and the same, except one you're carrying a gun. One of the two, whatever.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure you can, Alicia.
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see.
Oh, hey! Sporting off your new
Not
duds
bad,
already.
not bad. You look good, actually.
So do you, too.
So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Yeah, of course he does have a tiny bit of a crush on you, Alicia.
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Although he won't, openly admit it yet.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Oh, crap.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
Yep, that's, one of Welkin's famous compliments.
Welkin?
And apparently Alicia doesn't like being called a beetle.
What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Apparently not a girl, Welkin.
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Get used to it,
Tell me about
Alicia.
that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Well, the bread sounds yummy. Whatever, might as well go see the captain. See what he wants. Squad 7 is born.
Come in.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying war, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Sure thing, Captain. Anyway, the archaeology, that will come into play a little bit later on, but first off, we're going to go ahead and take a tour of the base, see what we can do. Squad barracks is basically to refit all the troops in your squad. We don't have any use for it now, but we will later on. We can also recruit members to our squad in the command room, which let's go ahead and do. See what ones we can have and all that fun stuff.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
Yep, we already know one of them, the Scouts, and we did catch sight of a shock trooper, so...
First off, you have the Scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
Now, that line right there, I kind of have to disagree, because some of your best units are scouts when it comes to actual combat. Because since they have a really, really high AP bar, they can get into a situation, take a few pot shots, and then get out. And if you're lucky enough, you could get a few headshots along the way, and maybe get a kill or two. So, yeah, I wouldn't discount scouts quite yet.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
They also have machine guns, so they can spray a lot of bullets at enemies. They have a lot of attack power. More than likely, if you're going face-to-face with an enemy, you don't need to take headshots with these guys. They'll more than likely take them down. However, the more headshots, the more critical hits you get, the better you are in combat situations. So anyway, next one.
After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank.
That and the Edelweiss.
They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
Yeah, but they also have armor which makes them susceptible to anti-armor rounds from the Edelweiss, or from other Lancers as well.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
Yeah, they only have 3 shots to do. I believe they get 1 shot back per turn, but if you want to use them effectively, you'll need use of another unit, which we'll learn about later on.
Changing gears, we have the Engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
Yeah, true. They do have a huge supply of ragnades, so yeah, they can heal your troops up. They're actually very useful in support roles. Not useful in attacking at all.
They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the Snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight.
True. The snipers at the very beginning of the game, not really as useful as other units, but later on they can get overpowered as hell. As soon as I get them up to snuff, I'll go ahead and take them out on the field and show you what a sniper can really do.
Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
True, they can't actually counterattack, such as well as Lancers. Both Lancers and Snipers cannot counterattack. Everybody else, Scouts, Shock Troopers, and Engineers, all 3 of them can counterattack, but this Snipers and Lancers can't.
That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Alright, so basically we're giving a list of people. I think I know there's 50 people to choose from throughout the entire game. 30, we can have 30 to choose from right at the get-go. We can unlock others as we go along, progressing through the storyline. There are also a few others. I believe there's like 5 of them that you have to unlock through special circumstances, and all 5 of those units are really, really overpowered because of perks. And what perks are? They're skills. Each unit has 8 perks, 8 unlockable perks. 4 of them are class specific, and the other 4 are personal perks, dealing with each of the units' respective personalities. Susie, I'm not going to use her because she has one perk that can really, really hamper her in a gunfight, and that's humanitarian. Basically, if that triggers, she will not shoot, even if you tell her to. So, yeah. I don't really like her. Ramona, however, she's actually pretty darn good. So I'll go ahead and get her.
My name's Ramona Litton. Good to be on board, Welkin.
Good to have you on board. Also, you can see over on the right-hand side, we have Rosie and Largo. They're the 2 other main characters. We'll be going over them briefly. We'll be going over them at a later time, but as of right now, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up a few other stuff. I would like to have at least one more scout. Which one do I want to pick up? No, I haven't had you in a while.
I'm Nochi Wordsworth.
Glad to have you on board. Get in there, you. All right, let's see. Ooh, Vice. Yes. For those of you who have played Skies of Arcadia, you should recognize this guy very well. Yes, he is
The name's Vice Engelbard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
Oh yes, I do want you. Yeah, there's actually Vice. Oh, what are the other two? Fina and oh my mind is blanking out. Aka are in here. Two of them, the Vice and Aka, are playable characters, whereas Fina, she's a medic. She is not playable, but she does come on screen every once in a while. So let's see. I want. Oh, Haynes, he's a good one too.
Haynes Salinger, reporting for duty, sir.
Good to have you on board. Jan, he's interesting. He's a lancer. He's good. He's good with the lance, and he can destroy tanks and all that. But there is one thing about him that kind of puts me off about him. Let's go ahead and see if you guys can pick it up.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
Oh my goodness, my gaydar just hit the roof. Yeah, he is openly gay, and he likes Largo a lot. So, yeah. But he's good to have around. I like him, so he's gonna be coming with us. Let's see. Walter's good to have.
The name's Walter Nash, buddy. Pleasure to be working with you.
Good to have you aboard. Let's see. I would like to have another shock trooper if I could. No, actually, I'm good on shock troopers. I'm good on lancers. Claudia's good.
Hello, I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Get in there. Make us proud. Ooh, Marina. I usually don't get her until like near the end of the game, but she's actually a pretty good sniper. I'm gonna have her aboard.
Marina Wolfston, at your command.
But like I said, I probably won't be using them until later on. Carl, get in there.
My name's Carl Lanzett, sir. It's a pleasure to join you.
Let's see, I have 8 more slots. Wow. I think I'll just go ahead and pick through these off screen. Don't want to actually bore you guys to death with getting stuff, but that's basically what my the gist of it is. Let's go ahead and get Catherine in here. I'd like to have 2 snipers in my team.
I'm Catherine O'Hara. I look forward to joining you all.
Glad to have you on board, Catherine. Yeah, there are certain maps where 2 snipers can actually be really, really useful. So, but as of right now, Nadine.
Hello, sir. My name is Nadine. I'm sure I'll be coming to you for help.
Now you'll be coming to me for help because I'll be needing your expertise out on the field. Anyway, so yeah, I know I have 6 more slots open. Oh wait, what? Are you serious? I have to have all 20? Screw you too. Alright, fine. Montley.
Hey, I'm Montley Leonard.
Get in there, crazy person you. Juno.
Yuno Korin, reporting for duty.
Yep. Let's go ahead and have Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex Raymond.
Jane.
The name's Jane Turner.
A little bit of a gothic right there, but whatever. Rosina.
My name is Rosina Selden.
And Hubert. Or Herbert, whatever.
Herbert Nielsen. Is me. I mean, yeah, I'll try.
Okay, you know what? Your personality stinks, Herbert. I need a guy who can actually go out and take out guys with none other.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad.
Yeah,
As
we'll
time
be
passes,
coming
we'll have
back a
more
little bit.
recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list.
Definitely, definitely.
Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience. Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Sounds good. The only downside to swapping out your members is...
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, can we actually get out of here now? Anyway, is there personal perks?
Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he?
Yep, definitely.
I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I better get a move on.
Okay, enough dawdling and talking, and let's get out of here. Seriously. Yeah, that's basically what this episode's gonna be, is just all frickin' mission and briefing and all that, or getting your squad together. Yeah.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape.
Sure thing, drilled
Still,
instructor.
I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience.
Sir, yes, sir.
I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learn. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up.
Literally.
But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right. Now I'll show you lowlives how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
Alright, so here we have our thing here.
I've got all day.
Yeah, but I don't have all day, so therefore we're just gonna go ahead and put up some stuff. Leveling up in this game is actually a little different than your regular RPGs. Basically, if you level up your scout, you level up their accuracy. Shock trooper, I believe you raise up their attack. Lancer, you raise up their accuracy. Engineer, I have no idea what in the hell leveling up an engineer does. Seriously. And sniper, you increase their accuracy so that they can become a better sniper. So yeah, go ahead and level up as much as we can right now.
Sweat, sweat, sweat.
Yes, sir.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the sniper.
Yeah, that's basically how you get potentials for the class. The class-specific potentials is by leveling them up through here. Let's go ahead and get scouts up to level 3, might as well, since I have enough experience.
You're better than this. Push those limits.
Definitely. Work, work, work.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
All right. So.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience. Oh, and there's one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them.
Like we've unlocked 2 of them already.
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie.
And we get our first order, the evade boost. Actually, I believe the orders come in random sets, depending on the random number generator. Anyway, this one, evade boost, raises one ally's evasion skill.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail.
That is actual truth right there. Orders will save your butts. So get as many orders as you can.
It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad.
True.
The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders.
Definitely.
All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt.
And I thank you for that, drill instructor.
I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
All right. Now I'll probably go ahead and cut out most of the stuff whenever I return to headquarters again to grab stuff, unless you like watching me go through and leveling up my guys and going to the research and development facility. So.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for?
Hey, Leon.
Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
The one and only.
I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow!
Definitely.
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
Thank you, Leon.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
You know, he was just giving me hero worship.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Bow down before my glory.
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid.
I'm not fazed by it.
But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
All right.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today?
I'd like to take a look at a bunch of weapons that you guys are cooking up today.
We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank.
Ooh, sounds like fun.
Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
True that. Some of this stuff can cost an arm and a leg.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in any time and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
About outfitting tanks. Development work on tanks happens in the form of body enhancements, tread, and weak point improvements. Body enhancements mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor to improve its base stats, like its defense and attack and all that. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type you have developed and decide whether to favor attack or defense. And altering body types gives your tank a different outward appearance. Improvements to the treads and weak point and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their abilities. Each part has a set mind block, so if you decide to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity in the iDevice, pick the optional parts that best fit your own personal combat style. So basically what that's saying is if we go into let's go and develop weapons, go into the iDevice right now. We have body enhancements right here. These don't take up any of the blocks, so yeah, let's go ahead and get some more range on that baby right there.
Whew, it's done. This one's perfect, bro.
Thank you, Leon. Now we can actually attack some people from tanks and whatnot from a long distance. We go ahead and get armor and...
Here you go, bro. All done.
Thank you, bro. Let's see. Spare tread. Okay, so these ones right here don't take up block sizes. These ones do take up block sizes. I think I'll take critical defense for the time being. And this is basically what he was saying. You can take this and place it wherever you want in this block area. So yeah, we'll be getting a lot more of those parts. You can customize it to whatever you want. I'll definitely pick up accuracy. For whatever reason, they give the Edelweiss crap accuracy. So pick up as many accuracy increases as you can. It will help you out in the long run. But yeah, that's basically what we can do in terms of the Edelweiss. Ooh, accuracy boost. Definitely.
Here you go, bro. All done.
There's also, you can also get firepower boosts and whatnot for you guys. Each of these guns go to each of the different classes. You got the rifles for your scouts, the machine guns for your shock troopers, the lances for, well, your lancers. And then you got your sniper rifles for your snipers.
Whew, it's done.
And I think that's as much as I can get for right now because of the money. I wish I could get that uniform upgrade. That would be good for defense, definitely. But yeah, that's as much as I can get right now.
Well, sir, was that helpful?
Definitely.
We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today. Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Yeah, keep an eye on this shop because they do come out with stuff periodically. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call that a part there, guys, because the battles are going to get a lot longer in this game. So I might have to split up since it's just basically a huge jumbled up mess. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. And next time we'll go ahead and continue onward. About headquarters, we just learned about it. You can go back to it at any time. You can increase your level, develop new weaponry. Before or after combat, you can do it from the triangle menu. So, and there'll be other stuff that will be opening up later on. So anyway, this is UT Young for this, signing off, saying keep things frosty.